Hey peeps, what's up? It's Niab here, and we're here for a nice update on the reviews and everything. Also, just before I get into shit, apologies if it's a little bit noisy. I have the fan on and everything, since it's really fucking hot right now and everything. We are entering essentially what is the summer, and that shit sucks honestly, unless you're like by a pool or something or have a nice cold drink or the food. Overall that shit isn't great. But uh, regardless of current circumstances of weather, we're here to talk about the reviews and an update on them. Now, there's nothing necessarily bad happening with them. Honestly, what I have is good news, then some slight bad news, but then some good news to that bad news, and then even more good news. And of course, I'll just start off with the good news here. Alright, I'll go in the whole order I listed there. Uh, there will be premieres of the reviews. I originally said that I was probably going to just upload them as is, and that way we avoid, spoilers for people and all that. I'm going to actually make them premieres, so, people who may want to join in, chat with others, all types of shit like that, right? You can still do that, so don't worry. That'll be great. Not sure that I'll be there fully, and I mean I'll get into why, as well as just usually I'm busy with like working on other videos or other stuff whenever previous premieres have happened, so I'm not always there for them. I also, in a way, I'm like almost not huge about watching my own videos because I don't want to inflate a video with views via like myself, right? Via me just wanting to watch it and stuff. Like usually I'll watch the raw file of it if I want to look back on it or something like that. I think the only ones that I don't is the like fun with friends stuff, because I'm just like whatever about that, and I'm like, you know what, I just want to watch it. I don't want to go through the hassle of putting in the USB and trying to find the file, but whatever. Anyways, the premieres, will happen and everything, right? Well, you'll still get them and all that, but you might have noticed I said premieres, and this is where the bad news comes in. I originally said that the review of the EX novels and Arc 7 would be combined, and I've now realized that is way too long to do. I'm like, I haven't fully even started Arc 7, but I know for a fact that I am going to talk way too long about the EX novels, compared to Arc 7, and I don't think this will physically be possible to make into one video, because I don't want to be longer than the Arc 6 video, right? I love the Arc 6 video, don't get me wrong. Out of all the reviews I've done on the channel, like out of everything in terms of reviews, I think it is definitely my favorite currently, and I'm really happy with it. But I will say it was too long, because my goal with it was to be shorter or just as long as the Arc 5 video, and it's a whole hour longer, and I wasn't happy with that. So, with something like this, we're just going to split it up. I feel like that's the easiest method for this type of shit, right? It works well, all that. Now, that said, here's some good news to it, right? I actually have the release date right here that I will show on screen for when the next review will come out. For the EX novels first, of course. And just to pull it up right here, there we go. So May 28th, essentially what is a week from now, will be the, moment that you all get the premiere of the EX novels and everything. That'll be pretty nice, right? You'll get it next weekend, all that. That'll be great. You don't have to wait too long. I honestly felt bad about making you guys, like, wait this long, right? As much as, like, I'm sure it might be whatever, right? I'm posting other content on the channel, and I'm sure all of you have other people to watch in the meantime. I did feel kind of bad because I overall wanted to get at least some review out, like, per month, or at least of what I can currently, right? Because we're getting a little bit close to the point where it's like I'm gonna end up slowing down, right? Because I'm just not gonna have a whole lot to work with. But yeah, we're still gonna get a review out this month. I didn't expect it to be late May, but yeah, it ended up being like this, and especially because I got even busier since last time. Yeah, it just shit didn't exactly work out insanely well, but you're still gonna get a review. Now, the more good news to this part, right? The extra good news is this right here. Yeah, but you weren't expecting that. Yeah, so 2 weeks after I get that whole, review up, it's premiered, all that, you'll get the Arc 7 review. I won't make you guys wait long or anything. We're just gonna go right into it. I'm gonna spend, days reading this shit and just getting up to chapter 54, which is as far as we're going for the first half. The second half will wait till later. I should actually also mention with the EX novels, I've only gone up to 4. I'm not gonna do 5 until it has a proper full English release. So with 5, we're actually going to wait till the second half of Arc 7, and then we will combine that together. Like, I will actually combine that together, because there really probably won't be much to work with there, right? But yeah, here's the release date of the Arc 7 review. Honestly, even the Arcs 1 to 3 review might not take long, for reasons, because I'm going to use something that I think might work, and I'm going to check a little bit more on it. I'm going to do a little double checking and everything, and making sure of shit. But if it does work out, that review won't take long, and then all you guys would have to wait for is the Arc 4 review, whatever else I might produce of the series, because I probably will produce other stuff, and I have other follow-up video type of stuff, like, ready, right, or at least ideas just written down that I want to talk about and everything, so that works out right. But there'll still be content, of course. But yeah, like, we're honestly doing pretty well now in terms of just getting all this shit out. Now before the, first to third arc review type of shit comes out, I want to get that Get Into out, because it's a big deal to me. It means a whole lot. So we're going to do the EX novels, Arc 7 review, then the Get Into, which I really hope you all check out. It would mean a whole lot to me, because that's the whole point of the Get Intos, is everybody checks it out and just sees if they're interested in the series that I'm talking about, whatever it may be, right? And I'm trying to make that one a much bigger production than the previous Get Intos, right? I'm trying to do that whole thing. But after that, I'll post the next review. I might even work on the next Get Into after I post that next review, or at least another video, because there's other videos that are bigger that I do also want to work on. I'll sort out what I'm going to do, but I don't think Arc 4, right, like something like the Arc 4 review will be immediate, especially because I'm going to need a cooldown after this. Should be noted, I went through the What Ifs, the EX novels, Arc 7, and then soon to be 1 to 3, just in a matter of a month or two, right? You got to understand, I'm going to need some cooldown here. I'm going to need quite the fucking cooldown, especially because I'm trying to work on a big video after. I'm going to need quite the cooldown. But you all have the dates now, so hey, look forward to those. I'm going to try my absolute hardest to stick to them. If I have to, if it's really desperate, I might delay it by a week. Right? I don't want to delay. I want to absolutely get this stuff out on time. I don't want to disappoint any of you, right, and make you wait longer. But if I have to, I might. But I'm gonna probably 100% just stick to this as well as I can, right? I'm gonna get the EX novels out by the 28th, and then Arc 7 out by the 11th, right? And then you can all enjoy that. The premieres will probably be up within the same week, right? Because I just have to make sure in terms of editing and all that, that everything's good, right? It's the usual thing I do, where it's I upload it on the week of release, a few days before or something like that, right? Thing I usually do. It's whatever. But yeah, you all have the dates now. Just wanted to let you know. We're almost there. We're almost there, people. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all for listening, and I'll see you next week with the review. Also, if you haven't already, it's I don't normally show this, I don't think, but check out the most recent podcast episode. We talk with our cousin, and there's a lot of ReZero talk in there, so I think you all might enjoy that. I'd say check out the podcast in general, but I mean, that one especially, we talk about shit. As well as possibly next week's. We haven't recorded next week's, but I think it might be good. I think it might also have some ReZero shit in there, because of certain events. We'll see. If not, I don't know, you could check it out, but I mean, it depends. We'll see how it all works out. You'll see the title of it, and that'll determine whether it is related or not. Trust me, you'll obviously know. But that's it. Thank you all for listening. Take care. Have yourselves a good night. And yeah, I'll see you all for those reviews.